I think he gave up 1 run that game. Oh, no, either that game or the game he came back. He gave up 1 run, and then he hasn't given up a run.
And this was the
the game he pitched 1 inning, he did not give up a run.
That's the game that he came back for.
Yeah.
So then I think...
when he did 57 pitches? Yeah, no runs.
Yeah,
Bases
no runs.
loaded,
He got out of
So
it.
I think it was the game that he got hurt in. That's the game he gave up a run. That was the last time he gave up a run.
This is the kind of stuff Tom Seaver dealt with. Just no runs for a lot of Nolan Ryan. A lot of guys are just. Though Nolan Ryan's ERA was very high, but just the fact that.
But I'm happy.
Losing teams don't score runs.
Yeah.
So look at Verlander.
That's true.
He's very happy now.
Yeah, but I'm happy that I'm looking forward to seeing, because we know how good DeGrom and Syndergaard is. I'm looking forward to seeing them against this lineup. This lineup is very deadly, right down the line. So I'm looking forward to see how DeGrom, handles a powerful offense like this. So it's gonna be fun. The Subway is gonna have New York rocking for a good weekend. So it's something to talk about.
If the weather cooperates, it's a great kickoff for the summer.
Yeah,
it really is.
Definitely.
And if Cespedes does come back,
that would be even better.
At least they'll have Frazier back, and they'll have Cespedes back. And
Frazier came back?
You came back? He played yesterday.
I didn't watch yesterday's game. That's why. Frazier came back. Okay.
Cespedes ain't coming back for a while, they're saying.
Yeah, that's what I read in Mets blog earlier today, that they won't be back this weekend.
And just to stir the pot, Francesa wouldn't confirm or deny if Cespedes is playing golf.
Oh, really? Because they said that he on SNY they were saying that he could be making his debut Friday against the Yankees.
Will they say that today, or when they say
they said that yesterday? I was watching SNY.
Yeah, I remember them saying that. Yeah, changed today.
Oh, I don't know what he did.
Yesterday's news is all news.
You know what I was watching? Actually, they were showing it on, I think, a Mets page. They had a practice where it was Syndergaard.
He faced Syndergaard, yeah.
That
was what they said. He faced Syndergaard, and so he won't need any more. He faced simulated pitching.
Yeah.
He won't need to go down. Go down to Las Vegas.
To Vegas, says us, yeah.
Which they wouldn't even send him to. They would send him to Double A,
exactly.
The Rumble Ponies.
Is that a new report or an old report?
What's that? That's exactly. Let's just end.
No, but the thing is, when Syndergaard was pitching, honestly, because they were showing the matchup, I didn't even see the ball leave Syndergaard's hand. All I just heard was keep hitting the glove. Boom, boom. I can't even track the ball to see where, because he throws about 100 miles per hour. It just, you can count on as the noise from the glove hand.
Let's see who this caller is. Caller in Sports Talk.
Richie from Shirley.
Hey, Richie from Shirley. How you doing?
What's going on?
How you doing?
You got a trade for us? I think Richie's got a trade he wants to...
Trade? I think the Mets... I think at the end of the season, the Mets should fire their manager and keep going.
It's not him. It's not him.
There's a chance.
I know.
There's a chance of that happening. This guy is... I don't want to say in over his head. Not in over his head. But he's pushing the wrong buttons.
Yeah.
And he might be... He's definitely, getting a piece of that Indians magic and that thinking outside the box kind of analytics, Francona stuff he has. But I don't know if New York's the right place. I don't think the New York Mets are the right place to do that because...
you know what? I really feel bad for these Mets fans. I really do. You know what I'm saying? If the management doesn't care and the general manager doesn't care, they're giving up on the season already in June. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
try to find something for the bullpen.
I never say fake news, but the false narrative that's going out there about is it time for this Mets team to tear it all down or whatever? It's like they're not going to trade Syndergaard and DeGrom. There's no reason.
No
to.
way. No.
So, yeah.
No. I'm going to see. I'm going to see Francesa tomorrow. Do you want me to leave him? You want a message for him?
Where's he going to be tomorrow?
He's going to be at Belmont tomorrow.
Okay.
Ask him what kind of fan are you?
The marquee.
He'll never give you the right answer. And I'm going to see your boy tomorrow too. Mike is going to be there. No Judas.
Oh, I was going to say his big shot there.
Yeah, they'll be after the race tomorrow. Yeah.
So he played Boomer and Gio's show 2 weeks ago, and they'll.
Yeah.
So they'll play Francesa's show.
Not the same.
Yeah. Well, in fact, I saw the videos.
I'm not talking about Mike Del Judas. I'm talking.
No, I saw the Del Judas. The fans of Del Judas put videos of him playing for the Boomer and Gio thing. The Boomer and Gio thing was so empty. It was, it was a Friday morning in New Jersey on the Jersey Shore at a bar. It was so empty. It was empty.
It was empty.
Yeah, it was like the only people working there were like fan interns and people carrying cable and stuff like that. Yeah, nothing.
Oh wow. That's unbelievable. Yeah. What do you expect, like 6 o'clock in the morning? You think people are going to
right.
There, right?
That's what it is, yeah.
Also, the Yankees have a problem. They need another starting pitcher, man. They have to get one. I don't know if they're going to wait till August or what, but
I think that's then the Yankees.
Well, they're not going to
problem.
wait till August, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, that's
Cashman's always the first one to make a deal.
But who is out there that's going to really put help the Yankees beat that
what
team?
happened with what
Not
happened
really
with Marcus,
anyone.
What happened with Marcus Stroman this year? Is he playing, or what is he doing with him?
He's hurt.
He's hurt, right?
Yeah, he's hurt. He should be back soon, but he's hurt. Yeah, Marcus Stroman is not coming. Even though he's a patch-out guy, he will not be. The Blue Jays would never trade with the Yankees.
Never,
but
right? No.
if Stroman wants to be a free agent someday and come home, he can. But he's. I don't know what kind of career Stroman's going to have though. Stroman, it's like the same. Stroman strikes me as being like the guys, all the Rays pitchers basically. You've got Archer is one example.
Right.
The guy David Price is an example, right? We're just
Price is in Boston now, right?
Wayne Davis was another one.
Yeah, they're
like the same pitchers. Yeah, I get what you mean. Raised pitchers.
Right. They're just, Shields, another guy. Exactly.
He wasn't really originally a Ray, but
that's
where his best stuff was.
You know what they're like? They're like Alex Smith. They're better than average, but they
Alex
won't
Smith
do
football.
Yeah, they won't do anything spectacular.
But collectively,
and because they're on an island, like Alex Smith is with Kansas City, we look at them from from and we're like, oh yeah, they're serviceable. They're doing well. Yeah, they're doing fine. Yeah.
And then David Price gets put into the Boston lights, and then it's just like, okay,
we've already seen him in the playoffs.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Exactly.
So
all right,
what do you think? What are the Yankees going to do with Sanchez? Does they keep him as their?
I think they should keep.
They don't have
Sanchez.
a choice. They have
I think they should keep Sanchez. I think so.
What do you think the Yankees going to do with Sanchez? They're going to just keep him as a DH even when he's hitting like 128?
The Yankees over the years have always had a plethora of catcher problems. Remember, they had Montero and they had Posada, and they traded Montero. And what happens? Posada retires a year or two later.
Yeah.
And then
well, they had no choice in that because in his contract year, Posada put together an ungodly year, and they had to sign him. But they knew he was never going to do well again. They really were bidding against themselves because Posada was never going to play for another team. Right. He was Mr. Yankee. He's Jeter's friend, all that stuff. Yeah. But Girardi and Posada despised each other. They hated each other like you wouldn't believe because it went back to what happened to the other way around in 97, 98 when Posada's like, I'm the young guy and I'm best friends with Jeter. You're the old guy. Get the hell out. All of a sudden, Girardi became in charge later on, and he's like, hey, you're the old guy now, Posada. I'm a young manager. And that's,
And Romine has been on the Yankees since 2011 now.
I know. I can't believe Romine is still it's like you got guys like John Ryan Murphy and stuff or been playing somewhere else. And Romine is still a Yankee.
Wow. I mean, how come the Yankees got rid of Russell Martin? How come we didn't keep him?
He's expensive.
Well, not only that, he's not.
You mean shortstop?
He's not the catcher, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? The Yankees. He was like a stopgap kind of guy.
And he's expensive for them because he's a veteran. He's going to make over $10 million. He's a native Canadian. He's from Canada, so it makes sense he's on the Blue Jays. But he just makes too expensive for. But the Yankees have so much money spent at every other position. They need to have a cheaper, younger catcher.
He's your middle of the road catcher. He's your Dion Navarro. Molina. Not the two younger. The two older Molina brothers. They're catchers that know how to play their position.
Yeah.
When you need a catcher, but they're not extraordinary.
Which is not a Yankee thing. It's like
are the Yankees under the $3 million cap? Are they?
$300 million?
Yeah.
I don't think they've gone over $300 million.
No,
because they've got enough young pitchers, young players rather. No.
I mean,
There's in terms of just that number, the luxury tax.
Okay, that's the luxury.
Was that $275? The luxury tax. What is that?
Yeah.
Well, they don't care. It's pennies, whatever.
It is, but they wanted so hard to avoid that. Because young Steinbrenner is an NBA guy, and he knows what it's like. What we want that money going back to other teams. We want that money staying with us.
That's what it does. Any luxury tax money goes where?
It goes to. There's 5 teams that they designated getting as the picks. Like if you saw this week in the draft, there were picks for these guys. It's called a competitive balance or something, and it's teams
compensatory.
Not compensatory picks are for like if you've gotten a free agent from whatever. But competitive balance picks are the teams that have the lowest payroll. At least before whatever it is, but it's teams that some of whom choose not to reinvest back in the team. You're supposed to reinvest back in the team. Some of these owners are just pocketing it, which is not right.
So what happens if they go over the luxury tax? Is like an extra $15 million, right?
I thought, I remember the number being something like that could be fined like $62 million or some crazy number like that. So,
wow, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, so they don't want to pay that. $15 million the Yankees aren't sneezing at. $62 million the Yankees are sneezing at that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, of course.
I'd love to have some of that.
And remember, the Steinbrenners own somewhere like 50, more than 51%, because that's how they are principal majority owners. But I mean, maybe they own like 60% of the Yankees. There's 40% other guys, the Niederlander family, and who own the
Jerry
Yankees.
Cohn. Jerry Cohn helped broker Yankee Nets,
and they all got to be paid. So it's not just the Steinbrenners' money; it's the whole the shareholders, for lack of a better phrase.
Yankee Nets wasn't even started by the Steinbrenner family; it was the other people that started to help start Yes Network,
just like Goldman Sachs was Yes Network. Right. Yes Network is owned by Fox, I think.
Right. How come Steinbrenner? This guy keeps a real low profile. You don't even see him again from at all.
Yeah, no, he's.
Well, it's not like his father.
It's not like his father.
Yeah. No, the thing is he knows that there's no reason to be in the spotlight. He doesn't need people bothering him.
They also were rich kids who were raised by that crazy man, so they kind of want to be different than old dad, right?
You remember the time that he was outside Yankee Stadium directing traffic?
Yeah. Well, the one guy, George was. Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yep. Well, the one guy, the Steinbrenner children are interesting because you had Hank, who that was the 1 year where he was just nuts, and he's a guy who had said he's more comfortable being around horses than human beings. That was a direct quote from him. So they got rid of him in no time. Hal's Mr. NBA, the sister who was married to Joe Malloy, and Joe Malloy was the heir apparent to be running this team because he was a sports guy. He had been a gym teacher, baseball coach at Tampa Catholic, where Tino Martinez went, and then he divorces her. And then she goes and marries the former groundskeeper, I forget, Torres, I think his name was, and then he becomes a VP of the team. It's like, I can't believe it's like Joe Malloy, you were married to a summer and you were a VP of the team, and an heir apparent to be the owner who ran the team, and you got divorced? It's like, can't just suck it up, It's like, how bad can the marriage be, Because now he's back at Tampa Catholic teaching. It's like, dude, you had it made. You could have been the principal owner of the Yankees, and instead you're teaching at Tampa Catholic. Come on now.
Oh, my God. I don't know. Is life that bad, though?
Exactly. It's like, I don't know.
Malloy was involved in the hiring of Bob Watson.
Yeah. Bob Watson made that team. Bob Watson is also dying as well. He chose not to have any further chemo or something for whatever. I think he's got a brain tumor or something.
You know what? How is Mel Stottlemyre doing? You never hear about him?
Yeah, exactly. How about there's all these guys who were going to die who were on the verge of dying. We had Jabba Chamberlain's dad. Remember him?
Right.
Still very much alive. Mel Stottlemyre still very much alive. These people who are always on the cusp of dying made a big thing of it. And God bless them, they're still alive. But they made a huge thing of it.
You know what the most shocking one? It's not baseball related. It's basketball related.
Keith Richards?
No, Magic Johnson.
Oh, there's the guy who's gotten fatter. He's put on 100 pounds and $1 billion since that diagnosis. I remember crying my eyes out during that press conference. Like, Magic Johnson's not going to make it another 6 months. The next thing you know, here we are. The press conference was November of 91. Here we are 27 years later, and he's fat and a millionaire and a billionaire. And his son is very out there.
Will he be in Long Beach this weekend?
Mark said it, not me.
No, it's a serious question. Celebrities.
Yeah.
Why can't we have celebrities going to these kind of events?
Right. You're right.
Another one with Magic Johnson, do you really think he has AIDS, or that's like a big hoax? What do you think?
Well, HIV as a virus is with the AZT and with the cocktail of drugs that they have. You got to continue taking the cocktail of drugs to stay alive.
But I heard eventually
they have enough suppression. I mean, they spent a lot. They've had a lot of money spent on research for this. It's a there's a phrase for it. It's a popular disease, we'll call it, for lack of a better phrase, where money has been directed in that particular. It's a celebrity cause.
Been effective,
It has, because look at his HIV. There's a lot of people walking around there.
Lou Gehrig's.
Millions of people. Lou Gehrig's is so hard.
They never found anything.
Nothing. That is so hard. That's just so debilitating. And now we're seeing, like, with football injuries lead to Lou Gehrig's disease. Like that guy Gleason, who used to play for the Saints as well. So now, Richie, you want to hold on for a second while we do the on air? All right. This is Sports Talk, and let me play some IDs for everyone, and then we'll go back and start the show again, because it's the top of the hour. Here we go with this.
This show is brought to you by Mulcahy's Pub and Concert Hall, located at 3232 Railroad Avenue in Wantagh, who present Disco Unlimited on Friday, June 15th at 8 p.m. More information about Mulcahy's Pub and Concert Hall can be found online at moles.com. That's MULS.com.
And don't forget about our friends, the LI Nets.
This show on WHPC is brought to you by the Long Island Nets, who are hosting the first Long Island Nets Hoop Fest 3x3 tournament on August 25th and 26th at NYCB Live, home of the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum. All skill levels are welcome to play. Not playing? There's plenty for you too, including a festival full of activities like bounce houses, food trucks, a sneaker show, and much more. More information can be found at longislandnets.com.
Want more sports? We have more sports. Check out all